After clearing out the shopping plaza and the surrounding houses, I get the idea to invest in my tailoring skill before the dead zombies and their clothes decompose. Thread is valuable for clothing repairs and stitches, so getting that early could pay off in the future. I read Tailoring Volume 1 to maximize my growth in the skill. A safe and effective way to learn tailoring without losing thread is to rip up clothing. With a few hundred zombies that I have defeated in close proximity, this will be a multi-beneficial grind, getting thread, leather, and denim strips, as well as ripped sheets. I awake early after my reading and begin my journey around town tearing up clothing. A stray zombie interrupts my skill grind, and I repay him with a few hits that grind my maintenance skill up a point. I return home to catch today's episode of Life and Living while reading Volume 2 of Carpentry. I'll also need to get that skill up so I can build stairs and large rain collectors. I return to grinding my tailoring skill. Perhaps I'll find some watches or earbuds that I missed earlier. It looks like I've been around too many dead zombies and I start to get queasy. I'll need to take a break, otherwise I could succumb to zombieism. I decide to hop in the van and drive away to find some space to shake the queasy feeling and find some water. A stray zombie welcomes me to the neighborhood. I respond appropriately. I hop inside a nearby house and refill my water bottle and search for some extra food. I think enough time has passed and I'm no longer feeling queasy, so I decide to return to harvesting more thread. That's level 1 tailoring. After clearing out the rest of the bodies, I return home and spend the rest of the day reading more from the second volume of Carpentry. I discover in the evening that I missed one of the alarms on the many watches I gathered. As I have already read Volume 1 of Electronics, I decide to dismantle all of my electronics to give me some evening silence and see how close I come to gaining a level. We are closing in on 4 days where I have defeated 365 zombies and my weight is starting to decline. I take a shot at trying to find a generator by searching more sheds and garages towards the south side of town. Before I can make it further, I find a horde of zombies. I find a group of zombies and decide to conserve my ammunition and defeat them with my metal bar. It does not go well. They bite my jacket and overwhelm me quickly. I manage to return to my van by the skin of my teeth. I realize Henry is not fit enough for melee combat, so I reluctantly use my M9 to take out what I can. I defeat the horde and make my way to the first shed I see. I defeat the zombie out front and find my way inside. Luck is with me as I collect another empty gas can and a heavy-duty car battery in perfect condition. I walk across the street to the neighbor's house, dispatch the zombies there, and make my way to their shed. However, before I can get inside, a number of zombies have found me and close in on my position. I am forced to fight them one at a time. I use my propane torch to remove the metal door on the shed. Unfortunately, the shed is a dud, and I see it had a window at the back I could have used to get inside instead of wasting valuable propane. I drive further into town and find another shed. However, more zombie hordes approach. I take out what I can with my metal pipe, but it's not as effective as I need it to be, so I hop back into my van and shoot them with my M9 and shotgun. I thin out the horde and attack with my pipe. I find a zombie with a large backpack. In my desire to get it, I lead the zombies around the neighborhood and take advantage of the fences to buy me time to nab the large backpack. I return to my van and drive away. The numbers are too great at this time and I am already getting exhausted. I lose the battery from my trailer, but I can always go back for it later. For now, I park up the road and sort my inventory and equip my new large backpack. I drive around and flank the horde I escaped earlier to thin them out before resuming my search for a generator. I defeat a few more zombies, but one gets a lucky shot in. I think I'm bit, but it was just a scratch, so I am spared from being zombified this time. I tend to my wound and continue on my quest for a generator. My pipe breaks. I arm myself with my hammer to finish the job, but my terrible fitness causes me to miss the kill shot and puts me back on the defense. I make it back to the shed where I was ambushed and smash my way inside. I find a propane tank, metal bar, pipe, and wire for making traps. Not a generator, but still useful. I find one more shed. This time I check to see if there is a back window instead of wasting my propane to get inside. Someone has already broken the window for me. I clear the glass and see a generator inside. The last main item on my list is found. I put the generator in the trunk and make my way home. I take a wrong turn, but I find a couple of police wagons. I decide to check them out. I find another gas can, ammo, and a tactical walkie-talkie. This is a good haul. I find a key to one of the wagons in the glove box and move the car off the road. The shotgun in the police wagon is not in good condition, but it has ammo, so I take that for myself and discard the damaged shotgun. A police wagon may come in handy in the future, and I make a note of it on my map. I return home and sort my inventory between my van and trailer. I need to maximize my space, so I move the generator into the front seat of the van, opening up more room in the trunk. To reduce the odds of the items falling out of my trailer, I turn on the cruise control and maintain a speed of 20 miles an hour. It will be a slow drive to Fallis Lake, but I won't lose any of my resources, and the odds of crashing are greatly reduced. I finally make it to the gas station. The condition of the building is excellent, but there are a number of zombies roaming around. I exit the van and see what zombies I can pick off before relying on my guns. This group of zombies appears to be far more durable than what I had faced in Riverside. I find a hand axe, which is useful for combat as well as wood harvesting. However, I don't think I'll have much of a chance at chopping logs today. I've become a bit exhausted, and fighting while fatigued will not end well for me. I miss a valuable swing and pay for it with a laceration. I managed to disinfect and bandage my wound. After catching my breath, I head back to my van, fighting off any zombies that come my way. But that respite evaporates quickly, and I pull out my M9 to handle the new zombie horde coming after me. However, the M9 is proving to be ineffective. I manage to get back into my van, but not before a zombie attacks me through my open window. I'm cut badly in the neck and don't have time to disinfect, so I quickly apply a bandage as I drive away from the gas station, hopefully leading the zombies away as well. I don't know how I have not received an actual bite yet, but I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I managed to lure a number of zombies away from the gas station, but my health is low. I need to eat and get somewhere safe. I make my way inside the house at the gas station and find a zombie occupied with the door. I take him out as quickly as I can. I canvass the gas station only to see the zombies have returned. I make my way outside to lure them from my van so I can safely get away. Success! It works and I have enough time to detach the trailer. I don't need it right now, and my goal is to clear out the zombies. The safest way to do this, given my list of moodles, is to lure them away with a more maneuverable vehicle. I use my horn to gather them into a horde so I can lure them away as a larger collection instead of smaller groups. I decide to drive back towards Riverside. There were a couple of police wagons on the road, so I may be able to defeat the zombies around them and gather more ammo to use against the horde at Phallus Lake. I find another 2 empty gas cans and supplies. I find 2 extra boxes of shotgun shells, which will be of great help clearing out to the gas station. I return to the gas station with more ammunition and attempt to lure away and clear out the zombie hordes. I honk my horn, leading them through the field. I managed to loop around, successfully leading the zombie horde away from the gas station, making it far safer than it was earlier. As I explore the gas station once more, I see that a zombie has broken the window, but no zombies are inside. I will have to find a new window to replace that soon. I decide to take this moment to clean myself and everything else before I enter the kitchen and check on my injuries. While I redress my bandages, why don't you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time with more Zomboid action.